What's up, YouTubers? Welcome everyone to the very first NXT review here on The Next Big Thing. Now, as you guys know, if you watched my intro video, I'm a huge fan of NXT. I love NXT. I think they put on a great show almost each and every week. They put on wonderful in-ring action, some of the best you'll see in professional wrestling. It's kind of like an independent promotion, but it's sponsored by WWE, and it's not a big spot fest like ROH and most indie promotions are. NXT is great. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's on Hulu Plus. I believe it's on YouTube. But check it out. It's a wonderful show. So we open up this week's edition of NXT with Bayley and their daughter of Ric Flair, Charlotte, versus Alicia Fox and Oksana. This is a common trend in NXT. They like to put NXT divas up against WWE divas, and to make the NXT divas look strong. That's a common thing in the divas division. It's a simple formula. It works. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of Bayley. She plays this ditzy character that is kind of crazy, and not crazy, but like kind of bubbly and not really knowing what's going on. They're pushing her hard. I guess WWE's high on her. I'm not a huge fan. Charlotte, on the other hand, I really do enjoy Charlotte. She just debuted a few weeks ago. In this match, she got about a minute of ring time, and she really did make the most of it. She did some great moves. She's got a gymnastics background, and she puts on a great show in the ring. I think she's got a lot of potential, and gorgeous, by the way. She's one of the, aside from Summer Rae, probably the most gorgeous diva on NXT. Bayley and Charlotte get the win. Bayley gets pins with the roll up in 4.5 minutes. Pretty decent for a divas match. I've been pretty basic. It was entertaining. I love to see Charlotte. I'm gonna give it a 1.5 stars, which for a divas match I would consider a decent rating. Next up, you had a backstage segment with Scott Dawson and Sylvester LeFort. I think these guys Sylvester LeFort is the manager of Scott Dawson, and we introduced Alexander Rusev, who is a Hungarian, just a big guy, Hungarian guy with crazy Morte style fighting. I really like Rusev. They introduced him as Sylvester LeFort's new guy. He's the manager for Alexander. I like this pairing. I'm not a huge fan of LeFort, but WWE likes him. They push him. They keep him in big stories. Rusev can't really speak English, but so I'm glad to see LeFort come back and come with him, paired with him, and I hope they can do big things together. Next up is Rick Victor from the Ascension Tag Team versus Corey Graves from the team of Corey Graves and Adrian Neville, which they are currently the tag team champions. It's a pretty good match. I think it went a little bit too long. There was a little bit of resting, and I think in NXT, you're only doing an hour show. You can do something better with take 2.5 minutes off the match and do something better with that. Do another promo segment or something. Add 2 more minutes to the main event, which is the best performer in, I would say, almost the best performer in the WWE right now. I enjoyed the match. I'm glad Sylvester LeFort is, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong match. Enjoyed the match. I love Adrian Neville. He's Corey Graves' tag team partner. He came in at the end and stopped Conor O'Brien, Rick Victor's partner, from interfering. Adrian Neville's nickname, if you haven't watched it, the man that gravity forgot. He does some of the craziest things. His finishing move is awesome. It's a corkscrew shooting star press. It's really entertaining to watch. You should check out Adrian Neville. Let's see. Corey Graves gets the win in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gonna give it 2.5 stars. Could have been 3 stars, but I think they went a little bit too long. Next up, we have Sasha Banks backstage putting on makeup. She's getting ready for a match, I think next week, against Paige, on a future edition at least. Paige is the NXT Divas champion. Summer Rae comes up, who is currently feuding with Paige because they're the two biggest divas, aside from Emma, in NXT. And I think I'm glad to see that Summer Rae she's using the other divas. She's like playing mind games with other divas, saying, I know you've got that inner hatred. I know you hate Paige and you want to beat up Paige and you hate Paige. And I really like this side of her. Summer Rae's from Raleigh. I'm a Wilson. I mean, I'm from North Carolina, about an hour from Raleigh. So I enjoy Summer Rae. I think she does good stuff. She needs to drop the prissy talk. I don't like the way she talks, but that's just her character. Then you get a follow-up segment with Paige backstage being interviewed. She comes up and I like the quote that she used. She said, "I'm not like Summer Rae. I'm the anti-diva. I'm here to cover opponents, not be a cover girl." I love Paige. She's beautiful. She does some great work in the ring, and her nickname is the Anti-Diva, which we've never seen anything like that before. Really enjoy Paige. Really enjoy Summer Rae. I'm looking forward to seeing this feud continue. Next up, we get Alexander Rusev versus Mason Ryan. Like I said before, Rusev is being managed by Sylvester LeFort. The match only went 4 minutes, but for two big guys in the ring, I think they did a really good job. I think it was it was entertaining. Rusev is really athletic. He looks like he's about 350 pounds, and he can move in the ring. He's really good. I'm a huge Rusev fan. I like his gimmick. He comes out with his opponent's name on a 2x4 and snaps it across his knee. Really cool stuff. I think Rusev. I'm glad to see both of these guys in the ring doing good. Mason Ryan was on the first season of NXT. He was pushed down the card because he was dangerous in the ring, is what the WWE said. They said he was hurting too many people. He was too powerful. And then later on he quit that, but then he became too delicate in the ring, and he wasn't doing enough, and he wasn't entertaining in the ring. And now he's really starting to work on that and really putting out better matches and better in-ring work. So I'm proud of him, proud of Rusev. Glad to see two big guys getting out there and putting on a show. WWE's hurting on big guys right now. Not many. Great Khali, Big Show, Mark Henry. Great Khali's a joke. Big Show and Mark Henry are both getting towards retirement. We need to push some new big guys and find some new big guys to get on the roster, because you've always got to have that giant. You always got to have the favorite in the battle royals and the person to come out and act as the giant, the dominant. Usually, if you have a evil boss, you're gonna use the giant as like a secret weapon of the boss. That's normally a pretty common formula. Anyways, Rusev wins in 4 minutes. Enjoyed the match. I give it 2 stars. It was pretty short. It's too short to give it any more than that. I think these guys can put in some good in-ring work, so we'll see what they got. Next up is the main event. Jack Swagger versus the Canadian sensation Sami Zayn. I don't know if you've ever heard of El Generico or Sami Zayn. They're the same person. I'm not going to sit here and talk about him forever, but I will say that Sami Zayn is my favorite performer in the WWE right now. I'd put him, now, y'all can say what you want about this, I put him ahead of Dolph Ziggler, I put him ahead of Daniel Bryan, I put him ahead of CM Punk. This guy is incredible in the ring. He puts in some of the most entertaining matches. If you want to become a Sami Zayn fan, go watch Sami Zayn versus Antonio Cesaro, best 2 out of 3 falls. One of the best matches I've ever seen on free TV. I thought it was excellent match. I would say one of the top 3 matches of the summer, and that's saying something. It's been a great summer in WWE, and these guys went out and put on a show. This week we got Sami Zayn versus Jack Swagger. I'm not going to sit here and talk forever about the match. It was pretty much watching Sami Zayn put on a show. I love this spot. He did a spot where he did a he was going to do a suicide dive on Jack Swagger. Swagger backed up out of his reach, and Sami Zayn did this crazy hit the ropes and do a backflip thing on the ropes. It was really cool looking. I like that spot. Great match. It was an extremely fast-paced match. They went out there for 15 minutes, put on a great show. It felt like it was less than 10 minutes. I mean, they put on a very fast-paced show. Swagger gets the win, of course. He's the WWE guy. I'm gonna give the match 3.5 stars. Now I'm ready for Sami Zayn. At the very end, Bo Dallas comes in and does a small interference. I forgot to mention that. He does a small run-in. Bo Dallas is the NXT champion. So he's planning to face Sami Zayn in the near future for the NXT championship. Looking forward to that. Can't wait to see that match. Should be great. Not a big fan of Bo Dallas' character. I think Sami Zayn should either take the title off of Bo Dallas, and the only reason he shouldn't is if WWE is planning on putting him in the main roster sooner than that. NXT was good this week. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it 6.5 out of 10. I have 6 written here, but after talking about it, I got more excited and gave another half a point. Enjoyed NXT. I think they put out another great show. Not great, good show. There wasn't a whole lot going on this week. It was just basically guys going out and putting in some great matches. I think we had 4 good matches on the show. None disappointing. No squash matches, anything like that. So I really enjoyed this week's edition of NXT. I think it's the best show on TV. It's my favorite thing to watch. Best wrestling show you'll see all week. It's only an hour long. It's real short. If you watch it on Hulu Plus, it's like 47 minutes or something because they take out commercials. Really entertaining show. Really entertaining characters. Very good in-ring work. I enjoy it. Anyways, it was a great show. We'll see you next time on the next big thing. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Looks like I finally got my first subscriber. I might be talking to myself. I don't know if anybody's ever viewed my videos. But I would like to think so. Either way, maybe one of these days I'll get discovered. We'll see. So if you find me on YouTube, please subscribe. Please comment below. Give me any feedback you have. Give me your thoughts on this week's edition of NXT. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time on the next big thing.